How about starting with a little riddle? Today, in honor of Tiny Esther, the fast of Esther, getting ready for Purim, here's my question. Which Hebrew letter encapsulates the entire story, the entire practice, the mitzvahs, the behavior, the purpose of Purim? So, I give you a moment to think about it. In the meantime, we are going to say a chapter of Tehillim which is related to the concept, to my question, and then we will discuss it. So, Mizmoyer lesoida, hariu l'Adonai kol haaretz, ivdu es Adonai b'simcha boi lefanav b'yonana, da'u ki Adonai hu Elohim, hu asanu v'lo anachnu amo v'tzoin marisoi. Boi yisharu b'soida chatzroisa b'sila hoida lebachu shemoi, ki tov Adonai le'olam chazdoi v'yad doir v'doir emunasoi. Here is, as we do every day, some tzedakah, which brings all the blessings. And let us hope to have the ultimate blessing that we should celebrate this Purim in Mirz Hashem with Moshiach in the Beis HaMikdash. Wouldn't it be beautiful to hear the Megillah being read by Mordechai himself, the main player of the story of Purim, including seeing in the women gallery Esther Amalka? I think it's high time for it to happen. What can we do for it? So let's tune into Purim. Haman said, when he came to his proposal of annihilate the entire Jewish people, he said, Yeshnoi am echad mefuzar mefored beinu amim. There is a one nation, in other words, implying it's a nation which is supposed to be one. But mefuzar mefored beinu amim, they're dispersed, they're divided. And therefore it tells Achashverosh, and as we know, as the Kabbalah says, Achashverosh represents God. He tells God, Melech Malchei Amlachim, the King of the universe. Every time it says in the Megillah, HaMelech, Melech the King, it actually refers to God. So Haman says, they're vulnerable, they don't deserve to be saved. Our response that came through Mordechai was he gathered thousands of Yiddish Kiddelach and he studied Torah with them. Which laws? He learned with them the laws of the Beis HaMikdash. Although there was the time there was no temple, Beis HaMikdash was destroyed, he learned with them these halachas. So the response on Purim is related to the letter Mem. As I said, Melech. First of all, the whole thing is we have to realize that it's all about God, about a king. Player here is Mordechai, together with Esther. Haman has a mem in the middle and is trying to place himself center page. He was quickly set aside. Actually, I shouldn't set aside. He was hung beautifully for everyone to see that don't mess with the Jewish people. So let us go for the letter Mem. We said Melech the king, Mordechai, the story of the master of the story of Purim. And he established a number of mitzvot, Mem for mitzvah. What is it that we need to do? So first of all, today we give machatzit shekel, the half coins that everybody is supposed to give, 3 half coins to commemorate the practice in the temple, where we'd give these coins for the upkeep, etc., of the Beis HaMikdash. Practically speaking, take a coin that's written on it 1/2, like a half a dollar, or half Swiss franc, or I think they have a French franc, or you have a half a shekel in Israel, whatever it is, 3 of them for each member of the family. Tonight and tomorrow, we have to hear the Megillah, Mem, the reading of the Megillah. We have to hear it from somebody reading it in a proper Megillah, not just from a book. We have to hear every word. Tomorrow, that is on Purim itself, there is an additional 3 mitzvahs. Besides hearing again the Megillah, we have to give Mishloach Manot, which means sending food gifts, 2 different kind of edible foods that has to be ready to eat, to send it to one friend. a man to a man, a woman to a woman, a child to a child. Then there is the mitzvah of matanot la'evyonim, to give charity to the poor, particularly to at least 2 poor people, 1 coin. If you can't find a poor person, give it to a kind of charity that feeds, that helps poor people. That's what the mitzvah is. And finally, we have the Mishteh, the feast that we celebrate together. Since it's Friday, we should start it before noontime. So we have again Melech, Mordechai, Megillah, Mishloach Manos, Matanos Levyonim, Mishteh. Where does all this lead us to? Haman says destruction. We say it leads to Moshiach. Who is Moshiach? Menachem Shemai. So please, Eibishter, this Purim, may it happen.